Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a strobing tutorial. What is strobing? Everybody is asking, what is strobing? How is it different than what we've been doing before? Truthfully, it is the exact same, but just taking highlighting to the next level, if that makes sense. So it's not about contour and highlight anymore. It's all about accentuating the highlight and less contour. It's possibly just adding highlighter to areas that you may have not have been adding it to before, like a little bit of your chin, a little bit of your nose, a little bit of your forehead. Obviously, we've been highlighting our cheekbones. That's nothing new, but really it's just about layering to get that high intensity glow. So that's what I'm going to teach you how to do today. If you want to see what products I use to get this strobing technique, keep on watching. So the first thing that I like to do when strobing is apply a cream highlighter first. And remember, strobing is all about layering, so that's why I start with a cream. The one that I'll be using is from Benefit, and it's the What's Up highlighter. And this is like a little tiny sample guy. I think I have like 2 of these kicking around at home right now because of the sets that I buy. These always come in them. So because this is a cream, what I like to do is warm it up on the back of my hand rather than just taking the wand or the applicator and just doing stripes. It just gets a little bit too blotchy sometimes that way. So what I like to do is rub it into my hand, warm it up. I like to go in and start applying this onto the cheekbones. This is the most obvious place that you would start when highlighting. I like to connect it up into the brow or onto the brow bone. And when blending into the cheek, I do like to take some time and really blend it in with the warmth of my fingers because I don't want it to be like a stripy line. So that's why I'm really kind of just going around and back and forth, circular motions. I'm going to start bringing some of this highlighter onto the nose, and when you just look directly at the nose and the face, really, because of my lights, you can see where the face wants to be highlighted. That could be the natural oils of my face, but also that is what strobing is. It's really to accentuate the high points of your face and bring those features forward. Now, a tip that I want to share with you is do not highlight the bump of your nose. Typically, the bump is right here. It's normal, so don't fret about it. It's totally normal. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that product and apply it right on top and a little bit underneath. So now I'm going to use a brush, and this is the Shade and Conceal from Royal and Langnickel. It's very flat and it's stiff, which is good for applying the product to the areas I'm going to show you. I'm just going to take a little bit of the product on the back of the brush, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. You can already see I haven't applied any product to this, but it's just the natural oils on my face, and because it's a high point and these lights, that it's already highlighting this area. So now I'm just going to go right underneath the brow bone and apply the cream. I'm going to go back in with my brush again, a little bit more of this cream, and highlight right here. You can see it's just like, highlight me, just begging to be highlighted, and just dab it in with my finger just a little bit. We're getting there. I'm going to do a little bit of this on my Cupid's bow as well. Alright, so now that I have my base on there, the cream highlighter, it's time for the next step, which is a powder highlighter, all about layering. And the one that I'm using, I'm very excited about trying it out because today's my first time using it, is the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Highlighter from Becca Cosmetics. And I'm using a brush from Stila. It's another flat shaped brush, but this one is not stiff at all. So I'm going to take a little dab. Oh my goodness, you don't need a lot at all. And now I'm just going to start following that shape that I already created and go right on top. Oh my gosh, I love highlighter. And again, because you don't want it to be like a line, you're going to take a damp beauty blender. This is like my saving grace when using powder highlighters, and just dab on top of that. So once that's on the cheeks, I'm going to take a different brush, a smaller one for my shadow. This is just like a no-name that I have, and apply this over top of what I did underneath my brow, on my brow bone. So you see how it kind of connects into your cheek highlight? If it gets to be too much, all you got to do is just go down there and dab it in. Now I'm going to take a little bit and place some over top of the brow. And I do think that the nose highlight is just enough with the cream. I'm not even going to really bother with going over top of it with the powder because I don't want it to be too harsh. So I'm just going to take this instead and do a little bit on the tip of your nose. It kind of makes it look a little bit more lifted. And then some on the Cupid's bow again. And then somewhere that is absolutely crucial to add it to is in the center of your eyes. I just think that really makes the whole look pop. So I'm just using a MAC, oh goodness gracious, 232. I think that's what the brush is. And I'm just going to apply this right in the tear duct. It helps if you tilt your head back and you can see where you need to apply it, where the natural crease of your eyelid is. If you want, this is totally optional, you can add it to the forehead and the chin. However, I'm more on the oilier side, so if I do that, I'm just gonna look super shiny and super oily in like an hour. One more thing that you guys can do is also add a little touch of this highlighter. If you guys are wearing a shirt low enough, you can add a little bit of this to the collarbone. It totally does make a difference. It just makes you look really healthy. So you can do a brush of that up top. And that is my strobing technique. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. Also, if you guys have been on this trend for however long, maybe it's not new to you, let me know what your favorite products to strobe with are. Do you like creams? Do you like powders? I want to know. And finally, if you found this helpful, please remember to give the video a thumbs up so I can see. Also, if you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe for more beauty videos. I post new ones every week on Fridays. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. And if you're having problems with strobing, you just gotta do this. It's like you're on a ride. Ooh.